Me not getting my diamond, that's it.
I'm sorry, but there is a creeper in my dungeon.
Only when Basher's seedless, so you don't want the seeds.
No, 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 no.
Oh, there's a skeleton in here. Where'd you come from?
Oh my god, there's like a million mobs!
Ah, Basher!
I want the bullshit! Did you not read the signs? Did you not read the signs? Dang it! Oh my god!
Oh no! My world!
It makes you feel any better. Here's your jet table.
Hello everybody, Circuit Main here, and I am here with The Brony Show, episode 253.
I was about to say, did we lose 100 or so episodes?
No, but I think I lost a couple of 100 or so brain cells, most likely. Yeah, but we're here to bring you all the fun of the Brony community this week. Of course, 253. And a big thing that we're going to be doing for the show today is we are looking at the preview of Gardens of Equestria, which is a big story mod that is being created in the same vein as Fallout Equestria. However, it follows its own storyline and ties into Fallout New Vegas itself. It's actually really exciting, and they have released a prelude, or basically a preview of what is to come, as well as a taste of what is to come. Along with that, it does add a few other things in, and I thought I'd also show off a couple of other mods that I found for New Vegas that were particularly of interest to me. So yes, we're going to be looking at some New Vegas mods, essentially. Of course, I'm not here by myself, of course. We do have joining with me Toakoi.
Hello, I'm the resident artist of the group and tries to be somewhat insane.
Tries to being a subjective word there. And we also have joining with us Prince Spyro.
Hello.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it looks like our, Blank unfortunately couldn't join us. He has previous obligations that are keeping him busy for the moment, but he may jump in here and there. Silent has also kind of vanished, so I'm kind of wondering if he might have not been paying attention to what's going on.
Boss, did you lose your co-host to Warframe again?
No, it looks like it was Fantasy Star Online this time.
His second favorite game.
I don't know anymore. Anyway, but we will have Suki here a little bit later. He is actually right now going out to acquire his latest acquisition in the gaming department. Of course, we'll let him talk about that when he does come back.
If you've been on YouTube and in the gaming sphere, you kind of guess what it is.
Let him just talk about it when it comes out. I don't want to steal his thunder.
Thunderstruck!
Mm-hmm. Yep. But in any case, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to have some fun here regardless, because we got plenty to talk about, plenty of silly things to enjoy. So why don't we go ahead and get started? And what better way to get started than to warm up our vocal cords and talk a little bit about our daily lives? Of course, I'm probably going to have the biggest one to shout out on, so I'm going to go ahead and let my co-host here go first. Co-host, panelist, however you want to call it. Don't read too much into it.
I know.
Alright, but...
My little robo-hot just flooded.
Right. So, let's go ahead and start off with a little bit of What's Up, Bronies. So, what's up, Bronies?
Let's see. Same old boring thing. I still walk every day to take care of a horse and donkey that my mom got, that we finally moved close enough that I can walk to them. It's always nice since the whole thing with the city and neighbors being assholes. good news, they'll not be hungry because they got 17 acres. But outside of that, it's basically just keep the house clean, take care of beds, take care of my cat, take care of the dogs. You know, life.
Okay, so I do have to ask, does that mean that Green Acres is where they belong?
Farm living's the life for me.
Oh,
Red house, far and wide.
all right. I'm more surprised that he managed to catch it in one throw. I'm more surprised.
Do not question someone from Kansas about Green Acres.
All right. Next year, we're gonna want Zsa Zsa Gabor to be in here.
I miss her.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful woman, and she was also a pussy cat. And the only time you can say she was a pussy.
Let's not delve too much into that.
Yeah.
Okay, in any case, that's a little bit from Toa there. Anybody else want to jump in on What's Up, Brony?
Hi, Death.
Yes, we've just been joined by Deathlight Productions, who has been watching the show for some time, and I believe this is one of his first appearances. Am I correct?
Yep.
Oh, so now we get to have fun with you directly. All right. Anyway, enough silliness there. So anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony they want to throw in?
Well, I'm working towards getting into college for chemistry.
Well, that's fun.
Nice.
Also, I have a cat that's eating right next to me.
Anything specific that you're trying to go for with chemistry, or you just want to mix random chemicals together for fun?
Kind of that, and I'm kind of just exploring it a bit more. So,
All right.
I've been seeing stuff on YouTube, and it's kind of piqued my interest. So, why not give it a try and see how it goes?
Honestly, I envy the generation after us all because they don't have to really go to school. They just have to have videos of people doing the stuff and explaining it on YouTube.
And if you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you.
Oh, yeah.
That is not happening, Toa. That is never happening. Granted, yes, there will be a lot more avenues for education and learning in different places, but there is no way in the world that they are not going to require some sort of schooling and some sort of piece of paper that is pretty much the equivalent of toilet paper, but you still need it in order to prove something.
True, but I'm just saying, future.
Oh, not without a body, I can tell you that.
Oh, well, let's not delve into that. I'm sure we can go doom and gloom forever.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm in the painting course right now, and if you breathe in most of the chemicals, you're dead within a month, so...
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's definitely not good.
Well, that's why you have a filtration system on your face and mask.
Yeah, my fresh air respirator broke, like, last week, so I've been using my cartridge respirator, and I hate it, so...
Oh, that does suck.
I'm pissed about that.
Yeah, that does happen. Also, I made a gift for Second's birthday. It's in the corner of the screen.
Yep, that's a special little gift that we have going on there. So since he already started to mention it, I might as well continue on. Yes, a couple of days ago was the illustrious event of one annual lap around the sun for yours truly, Circuit Main. I am now 34 years old and filling the age.
You're 10 years my senior.
Don't tell me that. Don't. Okay, yeah. No, it's just kind of silly. I don't know. I'm 34 years old and I'm doing a podcast about bronies. I mean, wow. Okay.
Well, I guarantee you're all older than me, so...
That doesn't help me.
Oh, trust me.
Uh,
The youngest member of the host crew is Winchester, and he's only like 20.
Yeah, he's older than me, so.
Yeah. Any case, but yeah, I'm in 34 years old. I'm still one of the cool kids. No, I'm doing all right. Okay, in all honesty, yeah. Granted, age is but a number, and it kind of feels a little hard to remember that sometimes, especially when you start getting up there. So it almost feels like you're trying to chant a crazy mantra in the corner of a room, just like age is but a number, age is but a number, age is but a number. But in actuality, I have been doing a lot better, even in my 30s, than I have been for a good chunk, if not most of my life. So, you know what? If I'm 34 and I'm doing more successful financially, health, wealth, and emotionally, you know what? Screw it. I'll be the oldest Brony in the world for all I care. Because good things
here's
come.
something to think of. About this time in Adam Savage's life, he started Mythbusters.
Don't tell me that. I'm nowhere near starting Mythbusters. I would love to start Well, I would love to start something like Mythbusters, mainly for an excuse to do science and blow things up. Namely, the blowing things up.
Training over here, so.
I guess that's true. Hey, you want to do some Mythbusters?
Well, let's just wait until I actually hear back from the college.
All
Blow
right.
up an engine, so whatever.
Okay, that works. Okay. Any case,
Hard enough to break glass.
Anyway, to get it back on track here, yes, my illustrious birthday has come and gone. I finally finished celebrating with a piece of cake earlier today because it basically became a weekend-long event due to craziness beyond my control in some cases. So, just to give some of the high points here real fast, I was greeted in Saturday morning by not exactly a quartet, but my 3 roommates singing in unison happy birthday to me, which, actually, it's probably the most surprising thing I've ever seen them do because they hardly ever work in unison on anything. So to see them actually coordinate well enough to actually sing happy birthday to me is a great, wonderful, warm feeling that I hope I can carry with me as I kick him out of the house one day.
Also, I did not know the sky blotted out for a moment there.
Yeah, I won't question that. No, anyway. But yeah, along with that, I did pick up a few new toys and in the spirit of the birthday holiday. Birthday holiday?
Well, technically it is a holiday for everyone on that day.
Yes, it's Circuit Main Day. It is my day. Anyway, but for my birthday, I did get a few fun little gifts. I do want to thank Creature right off the bat right now. Creature is awesome. He got me Tales of Berseria on Steam.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't wait to delve into that, especially since I'm only going to have about 3 days before I get... well, I'll get into that in a moment because that's a special stream announcement that we have been announcing, but I'm going to announce yet again. But along with that, I also got a Doctor Who's piggy bank from my roommate, who is really into Doctor Who, but not so much into the pony thing. So I'll give him a little bit of credit for jumping in on that. That's pretty awesome.
Hi, Suki in chat.
Suki will be with us momentarily. Along with that, I also got to see I went to see Lego Batman. And I have to say, that was a hilarious movie. Everything about it was a very hilarious, fun movie, and I really did enjoy it. And I also got a special surprise from our friend Nani Gato, who made this wonderful little bit of art of yours truly.
Yes, it is very cute. I was probably one of the first people to see it because I watch him on DeviantArt. Please watch him and tell him his art is good.
Yeah, in all honesty, I kind of agree. He does need all the encouragement he can get because he still isn't sure about his art style, but this is fantastic. This is amazing.
Plus, you can compare how similar one character can be, yet how different between the GIF and the image.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so along with that, we've had a few other little bits of celebration here and there, but it essentially has accumulated to a 3-day event because other things kept grabbing my attention and needing me to handle this and that and the other. So, 34 years old now, and I have still more responsibilities than most people in their 50s. How very happy for me. So, in any case, that's pretty much it for What's Up, Brony with me. Anybody else want to chime in?
It's installing.
Suki, welcome.
Let's switch on over to Suki.
No, I know.
I don't know if that really works tonight, Tokoi, because that's not until Friday.
My bad.
Oh wait, I see what he did there.
Yeah, no, I immediately got it, and then I had to shoot it down. I took his dreams, ripped them apart, burned them, reformed them, and then burned them again.
Wow, such viciousness. Well, other than destroying the dreams of many, Suki, what has been going on with you?
Honestly, not a whole lot. I literally just went out to GameStop because instead of doing a midnight thing, they just basically said, "All right, screw it. We're going to be open. We're going to stay open an extra hour, and anybody who wants to come in and pick up their pre-order for Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, you can come do it tonight."
Oh,
Yep.
It's Horizon Zero Dawn. Sorry, my bad.
No, come on. If it was the Switch, do you honestly think I'd be here right now?
True, but then again, YouTubers. All the YouTubers that got Switches.
Why do you
Don't
think?
blame me for not recalling Horizon Zero Dawn.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so any case, anybody else want to jump in real fast before we jump into show notes and news?
Yeah, I got something. Everybody got a notice at the college today because somebody was carrying around a gun case.
Whoa, really? Wow, that's definitely something.
Did it actually have a gun?
Yeah.
They didn't say, but I'm like, it's a case. I don't really care, but if they were actually walking around with a gun, I'd be a little bit more worried. But it's like, whatever.
Even in Kansas with our open carry law, you kind of don't bring guns to colleges or any place of public.
I don't know.
You still do it, but it's like you're kind of risking people thinking you're gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, where they were walking with the case was up around the auto body section, and we're like, how dumb would it be for somebody to actually walk into like either auto tech or auto body with a gun?
Because you have so many tools that could easily harm him and disarm him.
Exactly, and plus we got 2 people that are actually enrolled in the military right now, and 1 person retired in our class. So.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's see. That guy was just walking around with a gun case. I got one better. When I was in college, we found out there was a guy literally riding around the campus with an actual AK in his trunk.
Oh, that's nothing. I've heard of several times in my high school, kids forgetting to put the rifles back at home and just having it in the truck.
Okay, enough of who's got the bigger case here. You all got big cases.
One of my classmates, they always leave their guns in their truck every time.
Yeah, but then again, I'm in the middle of the United States where hunting is not illegal and it's kind of a way of life.
Yeah, I live clear up where you can buy a tank no issue. So yeah.
Yeah.
Very loose gun laws here. I love it.
All right. Well, okay. Anybody else have anything to chime in here real fast? I think you just kind of flew off the handle here at this point.
Boss, we always fly off the handle. You know this.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I'm just asking if anybody else has anything real fast, or should we go ahead and move on? Sounds like a move on plan to me. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this, because we do got quite a bit of news here, including some follow-up, but let's just start going down the list, one thing at a time. First off, Equestria Girls. There is quite a bit coming out about the human version of My Little Pony. The first thing, and before I forget, let's get into our video play. That's not right. There we go. Alright, and also, I'd like to remind everybody, in the news, if there is something that we consider spoilerish for either Season 7 or for the movie that we feel like if people are trying to avoid spoilers, definitely need to avoid, we do have our spoiler tag ready to go. But in this case, this isn't spoilerish, at least not in my opinion, it's spoilerish. So a map has been released of what we could probably consider Ponyville, the city of Equestria Girls. And of course, it's quite obvious that it also points to where each one of the Equestria Girls lives. Of course, one thing I'm wondering is where's the shallow grave that Sunset buried her doppelganger? But other than that, Huh?
Boss,
She threw in the river.
Oh, okay then.
boss, she could also not be in this city. She could be in the whole world, but not in this city.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
Face that Sunset murdered somebody.
I would tell it was evil.
Oh, for crying out loud. If you really want me to, I could say that Sunset Shimmer is the equivalent of Surge from Chrono Cross. She actually only exists in one dimension, but not in the other, which allows her to actually live in both dimensions, but at the same time never really being truly part of either dimension, eventually either splitting them apart or becoming some sort of connecting deity that actually keeps the two dimensions together, but only held together by the thinnest of temporal string.
Multiverse stories, aren't they great?
I know, right? And I'm just... But the fact is, I am making a joke. There is a possibility Sunset probably does live in a whole other city where this Sunset Shimmer here doesn't. I'm not arguing that. I'm just having fun with the fact that everybody keeps arguing this, but it's just, it's like a moot point. Who really cares? Unless Sunset Shimmer actually has parents, at which point, then we can question. Then there's questions.
And I'm just saying this now. Oh, nerd! That's for Firestone.
Good for you. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead, move on here. Map, now released. Looks kind of awesome, especially if you're trying to do something with the Equestria Girls, I want to say franchise, but that's not quite the right word.
I'm going to say universe/dimension.
Universe. Universe is great. I will go with that. Universe and lore. So, yep, now we got a little bit more info, which is always a good thing. Speaking of which, we also have news on the Equestria Girls episodes that have been announced. 3 special episodes are going to be released of Equestria Girls for 2017, and they are going to be on Netflix. Just like Legends of Everfree. So basically, Equestria Girls is going to be straight to Netflix. Not even straight to DVD, it's straight to Netflix. And these are special episodes. They are not full-fledged movies. So think 20, 30, maybe even 45 minutes at tops.
Please,
So basically a
okay.
miniseries.
Sorry, the way you're phrasing this just makes me think that at the beginning of each episode we're gonna get tonight on Equestria Girls, a very special episode.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought immediately of like one of those soap operas.
Tonight on a very special Equestria Girls, Sunset Shimmer is having somebody's baby, but nobody knows who or how. Fanfics were to follow.
But Twilight was the mother. What?
Better question.
Yes.
If she already had a kid and no one knows.
That would be ridiculously Let's not delve into that. That would be ridiculously difficult, though.
But it'd be perfect for soap operas.
I know, right?
Of course.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along here. I did forget one little bit of show news here, so I'm going to jump back a little into the in the news here. Now, one thing I want to announce is a special event that is going to be going on Friday. Of course, I don't have a specific time because I was planning on getting all of that straightened away with Creature. and work unfortunately needed massive help, and I got pulled in to do an overtime shift for a couple hours, which also left me scrambling to get things ready for the show today. Luckily, I planned ahead a little bit more than usual, which is good. So Friday in the afternoon, me and Creature are going to be teaming up to do a simulcast stream of our Switches, as well as Hyrule's greatest adventure yet, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Yay! Now, one thing I do want to point out, this is not going to be a race to see who can get where. We are basically going to be streaming at the exact same time, exploring the wonderful new world of Hyrule together. One thing I am going to announce right off the bat, I am going to attempt to purchase the DLC Season Pass for Legend of Zelda as well. So I can also try to show off what extra content they do immediately have available, which I believe is just a couple of outfits, to be honest. But they're and so forth, so lie, so what, sola, I don't know. Taking a deep breath. Anyway. So, yeah. That's essentially what's going to be happening on Friday. So be sure to keep an eye out for announcements on that, because that's going to be fun.
AKA no roam this week because Zelda.
Yeah, that's also pretty much a given. There is not going to be a book RPG of Roan session this week because I am going to be knee deep in Zelda, and there's no way not to take offense to my RPGers, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I must conquer Hyrule once again. I must set the entire fields on fire. I must climb Death Rock.
That's my rock.
Also,
well, yeah, that's true.
You really need to
Spectacle Rock. It's actually Spectacle Rock.
Remember one thing: you need to clear out all enemies. So it's not, oh, they're enemies, run away. No, it's run and find a way to kill all of them so you can get food and or loot.
It's Legend of Zelda. Of course, I'm going to kill them all.
By the way, I like how the game is not even out yet, and Achievement Hunter already has the things to do in it.
Doesn't surprise me.
I shouldn't be surprised either.
Although it is quite amusing, I hope to God it doesn't get patched out before we get to play.
And in all honesty, I don't think it will. And in fact, I think it does. Did Achievement Hunter get the Wii U version? I heard that actually had an early leak.
I don't know. Because I know Rooster Teeth got a couple of Switches.
Fair enough.
So, hell, they unboxed one on the No. Yeah. And the thing is, though, is that a lot of YouTubers were getting Switches ahead of time, but one of them even basically said that apparently these early ones that they got, they actually have to send them back to Nintendo.
Wow, really?
Yeah, apparently these are not like ones that they're just giving to them. These are basically like review kits.
Aha. Makes sense.
That makes sense. But then again, a lot of people that got sent Switches already pre-ordered their own.
Yeah.
So like,
that's basically what he said too. Was like, I've already got one pre-ordered. Already got mine pre-ordered. So whatever.
Yeah. Of course. Any case, we could get into that a little bit later here. Let's get back into the news here. Starting off with the Toy Fair. We do have a couple of things to follow up on the Toy Fair. Starting off with the Tinker Toys of My Little Pony. There actually was a Tinker Toy set floating around. And of course, you can see how the different pieces are coming together, including Rainbow Dash. Apparently, Pinkie Pie's not the only one that can go to pieces. Although,
I just was seeing Avril Lavigne's "Here I Am Once Again, I'm Torn into Pieces."
that hurt somehow. But yeah, the little Tinker Toys all there, ready to go, and able to be built in so many different fun ways. And here's also Twilight Sparkle, which I believe we talked about, but we never had a chance to show anything. And you also got Spike there in the corner. He's just kind of there. It's just kind of weird, actually.
Just put Spike's head onto her horn. You got it.
Yeah. Now, apparently, they got 3 major sets that have Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Twilight Sparkle, or our marketable trio. But they also have Tinker Toy editions that have the other characters. And I say editions because it's basically like a little Tinker Toy set of Rarity with just a mirror, Applejack with an apple cart, and Fluttershy with a tree. So they don't get a full-on set. They just get a little tiny toy that comes with them. Of course, apparently Fluttershy has Angel Bunny. And Applejack does not have her hat.
Hat on AJ.
No hat on AJ. Trying to cut you off of the pass there.
Who needs hats?
Who needs hats?
Kinda
Scarves are in. But in any case,
But I really love scars.
scarf is
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I have a large tongue.
Okay. By the way, fair warning. If I stop paying attention to you now, there's a reason.
fair enough.
Horizon Zero Dawn, people.
Yeah. So we're gonna hear
No
Suki.
no embargo, which means yes, I can start playing it now.
And Suki can geek out as much as he wants. In fact, I think you guys might actually love it when he's just like halfway through the. In any case,
I don't know how much I'm going to really do that here. It'll probably be more like cool and things like that.
Hey, look, Power Ranger stuff.
I know, I was like Batman, Power Rangers, and right in the very back, My Little Pony.
actually, it's right at the very bottom. Behold, Twilight Sparkle sunglasses.
Along with Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, but they also had some like up on a stand. Clearing them
And
back
they
too,
also
so.
had Mickey and Minnie, the forever couple.
Yep. And while we're doing this, I just realized I might have made a major boo-boo. So please give me a quick second here while I check something real fast to see if I need to scramble and fix something before something really bad happens. Yes, oh no, I didn't goof something. Oh, okay. I'm breathing deep now. I'm good. I'm happy. Whew. Where was I? Right. So Pinkie Pie sunglasses and Rainbow Dash sunglasses. Of course, these are. Here's the funny thing. Now, if you look at these sunglasses, most people are thinking, oh, these are little kids' sunglasses. They're silly, little, fun 8-year-old glasses. Look at the
14 plus.
age warning at the top right.
I don't care, I would wear it and I would go, so what? I
No.
have cool shades.
No, I know. I mean, the funny thing is that they're actually made for a more teenager audience, which is kind of funny. Because it's not something you would expect. But if you don't want something that covers your face like you're going to a masquerade ball, here you can have these sunglasses.
By the way, I only wear my sunglasses at night so I can and see better.
Don't make me smack you.
I was so mad about my sunglasses. I forgot to take them off my hat right before I got and primed a piece of metal.
Oh.
And they got overspray all over them. I'm so
Yeah, that'll haunt you.
But then again, I actually have transition glasses, so if it's bright outside, my glasses get darker.
And now on to other fun little toys. Behold, jewelry. You can get charms, necklaces, bracelets, and rings.
You joke, but I know that there are people out there that will buy this up.
Oh, I know that. I joke. I wouldn't. I actually finally started setting limits to myself on my pony merch, which is surprising to say the least. But yeah,
You have a limit?
yeah, I know.
What have you done with the boss man?
I ran out of money. And I'm running out of space too, which is also important. However, these definitely have my attention. Decalomania. They're making these My Little Pony decals that actually are supposed to be put onto things such as cars, walls, floors, things like that. However, these decals actually work off of augmented reality. Apparently, using an app that Decalomania is going to have along with these vinyl stickers, it will actually do an augmented reality of a pony figure or something among those lines actually showing up in your camera if you look at the vinyl image.
Honestly, I'm happy that we're finally going back to VR and augmented reality from the 90s.
Actually, we didn't really go away from it. VR and augmented reality was more of a kind of a movie and TV show thing. I mean, for crying out loud, the closest thing we had to VR in the 90s was VR Troopers.
Yeah.
What about the Nintendo Virtual Boy?
That was not virtual reality. That was a bunch of red lines that strained your eyes after an hour.
True.
Yeah, and maybe just say if you come near my car with any vinyls, I'll probably murder you. So don't.
Done.
Oh,
Done and done. Or not done. You get my... I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. Any case,
Well, that's
this...
because I can spray on the thing whatever I want on my car and make it last longer than vinyls. So.
true.
Fair enough.
Unless it's a wrap.
Alright, and finally, in the last little bit of follow-up news from the Toy Fair, bad news. Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about this. So, we've mentioned before how some of the plushie makers are no longer creating plushies. It looks like that is pretty much going to be a blanket term. Funrise has also announced that they are no longer creating plushies.
It sucks.
Yes.
Just make your own.
Now, well, actually, I was gonna say go to the plushie makers. To be honest, Funrise was fun because that was our inner joke for spaghetti butts, streamer butts, spaghetti mains. They're the ones that have the crazy, weird string hairs on their plushies. But yes, unfortunately, after Funrise announced that they are no longer going to be making pony plushies, it's pretty much been confirmed that 40E, Funrise, and Aurora are no longer doing plushies. That's all going to be done in-house with Hasbro now. And granted...
My only advice to Hasbro, hire the fans that make awesome plushies.
Actually, I will give Hasbro a little bit of credit. The plushies that Hasbro has shown off to show off the plushies they're making have looked really decent and really good. You know, they have the cheapo spaghetti main versions that you can buy, and they also have some more higher quality that actually look rather decent. So I'm holding my breath on the plushies that they're going to be bringing out. I also would like to remind people that this doesn't mean Build-A-Bear isn't making them, because I think Build-A-Bear is still doing theirs. In fact, they're probably announcing Starlight Glimmer here soon. Ty is still doing plushies, but they're like little toy plushies. Still pretty cool. And also, we do have the Brony community that makes plushies unendingly with a lot of great features such as Minky Fur, soft squeezability, stand-up, and, of course, $300 to $400 a pop.
And glow-in-the-dark fabrics, too. So.
Oh, yes, the glow-in-the-dark fabrics are fun. So,
Having a giant plush in your house makes you an expert.
So the plushies are still a thing. However, the other thing that is unfortunately rather disappointing, Funko has not announced anything new. So that means that they are probably still going to be coming out with the pop figures they do have. But that is pretty much it. You're still going to be able to get some of the stuff they still have out. However, there's not going to be anything new for either the big heads or the vinyl figures or anything else.
It's probably just them going, alright, let's up and see what's going on with the market. Because we have Season 7 and a movie coming out. So they're probably like, alright, let's see how people react to this and then announce more stuff.
Maybe, maybe not. It's always hard to say, but unfortunately, Funko, it means that that vinyl figures, if you're trying to collect them, at least you have a cutoff point at this point, because, you know, they're not making anything else new for the time being. But it also means it's going to be harder and harder to find them, so quicker the better, I guess.
But then again, they are making Kingdom Hearts stuff, so...
Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and move on with that. So a little bit of bad news in the terms of merchandise. Now, finally, the Toy Fair guide has been released by Equestria Daily. So if you wanted to follow any of this that we reported last week and this week, as well as just being able to take a look at anything we might have missed, because we did skip over a few things here and there due to time, the entire compilation of everything is all in one big article with plenty of pictures, plenty of news postings, and plenty of links. So if you do want to get more information, you might want to check that out. Hot Topic, yeah. Hot Topic is still going to have the pop figures. Plenty of geek stores are going to still have them. I'm not saying that they're not going to be available. I'm saying there's nothing new coming out. Pretty much, more or less. That's the thing. Nothing new. Now, Equestria Girls has a new book listing that has come out. It doesn't have any link yet, so we'll be using the Equestria Daily Post here. My Little Pony, magic, magic everywhere. Synopsis: Our Equestria girls are back from their adventure summer camp at Everfree, but they can't relax quite yet. After saving the camp from disaster, they still have to raise money to do necessary repairs. And a car wash might not cut it. Of course, this led to a lot of jokes.
Mostly bikinis.
But let's move back. Let's continue on. The Equestria girls are ready to try new things, starting with a mishmash music video and even get caught up in the world of movie magic. But when real magic powers come into play, the girls are going to have to use their own newfound powers and links to Equestria to save the day once again. So basically, they're trying to earn more money to repair Camp Everfree, let alone keep it in one piece. Considering that most of it got destroyed by branches and magic, I will give them a little bit of credit that at least they didn't just gloss over, oh, we earned enough money to fix everything and it's back to normal. No, we made enough money to buy the ground, but yeah, everything is still busted up to hell.
But Filthy has all the money.
No, we don't, because here's the thing. What if there's somebody richer than him?
Stinking rich?
Yep.
Okay, let's not delve too much into that. We could go on forever if we really wanted to. So, along with that, TeePublic has announced, well, not just announced, but there's been a lot of new shirt postings posted up. Along with that, they are currently having a sale on a lot of their shirts for $14. So if you were interested in some of the shirts, now might be a good time to get it. And we're going to show off a few of the funner ones that we found here, starting off with Prince Blueblood as Hans.
Oh, look, a Frozen joke.
Along with that, I will point out that they do have some shirts already of some of the My Little Pony movie characters that have been announced. But we probably won't be showing too many of them just to avoid possible spoilers and to keep things moving swiftly. Of course, we got a nice little Princess Luna. We also have Discord the Lamp.
I remember Lamp Discord.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite things we've ever seen, either fan-made or Hasbro-made.
I'm just more surprised that there hasn't been anything else. They haven't actually... Nobody's created that lamp.
You say that, but...
I'm betting somebody did somewhere.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it in any of the cons, so I'm just kind of in a... Alright, sorry this is taking me a little bit here. I'm trying to grab some, and oddly enough, there's a lot of Kim Possible's t-shirts in here. I mean, maybe she decided to post up a bunch in here or something. I don't really know, but... Now we have Discord dolls. And here we got Bucking Bad. Of course, this one, the only way I can resist. And now, because pre-show actually had a joke about this a little bit, got Senpai.
Boss, I found it, and it only took one Google search in the backstage chat.
And Twilight t-shirt. Okay, I'll get to it in a moment. Jeez, try to say something and everybody has to prove you wrong. Queen Chrissy as Ursula.
Those poor unfortunate souls. But I love singing that song.
All right, and this one, yeah, it does have Kim Possible, but it also has Mario Brother knockoff, so I can't resist.
You know they had Mario Brothers in the comics, right?
Starbomb, Luigi's Ballad parody. Wait, what? Oh no, that, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, what does it say? Is it
So who's it going to be, Discord Princess? Oh, I see. They're just like, is it Mario or Luigi that you're going
It's
to?
a Starbomb joke.
Probably, yeah.
Hi, bye.
Yeah, that was blanked.
We love him.
I'd wave with the camera's not on.
He loves you too, I think.
Possibly. At least I tolerate.
Fair enough. And here we got Swagness. And there's a lot of different pony images here. Ponies dressed up as different characters. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. Just for the fact that I could go forever. Just be sure to check it out if you are interested, because a lot of them are dressed up as, well, Disney characters. And not so Disney characters.
And then there's Steven Universe.
And freaking Flowey.
And you want Steven Universe, here's Amethyst the pony. I'm expecting the Steven Universe fans to attack us any second.
Don't worry, we actually have an Amethyst.
Not surprised.
Alright, and I'm just... Okay, and I think I caught up to the t-shirts that we've gotten to the most part, because I did skip a whole ton of them, so... Yeah, a lot of t-shirts, so be sure to check it out. T-shirts are fun. And a lot of them are $14 right now, so that'll be cool. Moving on. Comics! Some have come out, and they are getting silly. Starting off with a deviation comic for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. A what-if story. What if Prince Blueblood was actually Celestia's special apprentice and came together with the main five in order to defeat Nightmare Moon?
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, it's a story. It's a what-if story, and in all honesty, I really, really want to try it out and see what it looks like. In fact, the funny thing is that they do the entire My Little Pony intro for one of the preview pages, but they do it with Prince Blueblood singing the whole thing and editing the entire thing to be all about him.
I was about to say this was basically the whole R63 Twilight just going to Ponyville. But then you said he did the entire intro in his own style, and I went, no.
Of course, another reason you might want the Deviant is just because one of the subscription covers is Pinkie Pie dressed as Judge Dredd.
Wait, hold on. That pony down below on the me, that looked like Voice of Reason.
It might be. I don't know. But yeah, that little deviation is coming out very soon. I don't know when exactly, but as soon as it does, I am going to check it out and give it a look-see. And Friends Forever is soon to be ending. Of course, they are still having fun with it as much as they can until it does. Of course, issue 38 has a special Andy Price cover for it, with looks like the two sisters getting ready to beat the living crap out of each other.
Perfect.
And it's the Philomena and the opossum.
Yep, well, you got Philomena and opossum as well. But yeah, just that image right there is enough to make me giddy.
I will be sad when the Friends Forever series is gone, but it's kind of like, hey, we're lasted long enough. Now we're going to another adventure.
Yep, we're getting to history of Equestria now, but before we do that, 51 has been released. I actually have this comic. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, so I can't give you an idea of how good or bad it is, but it does start the events of Season 7 to some extent.
I have that in a tab as well. I haven't read it yet, but I'm like, I don't want to read it yet.
No,
See
I
it.
I heard that it starts with events previous to season 7, so it gives you an idea of what might be happening, but it doesn't reveal season 7 either. So minor spoilers. Still,
Alright,
still now you know it's coming out. Be sure to check it out if you like your comics. Moving right along here, Guardians of Harmony. The Guardians of Harmony annual variant has actually apparently been released a little early. So yes, looks like the main cover and digital releases are being delayed a week due to weather. The subscription cover with this particular cover on it has released onto comic stores out on the shelves this week. And basically the variant, it deals with the Guardians of Harmony. Essentially, it's the Guardians of Harmony storyline, including the fact that we got all of those Guardians of Harmony toys and why they exist. And also, this is not spoilerish, so bye-bye spoiler.
so this explains why we have wheels.
It'll probably explain why Chrissy has wheels. So keep an eye out for that, because now that's out. Moving on to comics. There's a lot with comics this time around. I thought I announced this already, but maybe not. Okay. My Little Pony Legends of Magic #2 has also been revealed. This deals with the legendary Rockhook, who is the strongest pony in the realm, but is he strong enough to stop the mighty magma creatures that live inside a volcano?
Hercules, 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 Hercules.
No, it's Rockhoof. Get it right.
I'm still going to chant that every time I see him.
Well, here, you can look at this then. Another cover that actually makes absolutely no sense. Seriously, I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
And for those wondering, I am watching the stream.
Alright, and real fast, My Little Pony trade solicitation paperbacks are going to be coming out here soon. The number 12 is due to come out, which consists of issues 48 through 53, basically the Discord plot as well as the new plot for the season 7 opener that is in the new comics. Along with that, there's also another MLP animated comic to be coming out called Twilight's Kingdom, which is the cover is pretty much exactly what you see, and the story is just about the same. It's essentially a book adaptation of Twilight's Kingdom episodes. Essentially, they just took a bunch of screenshots. They put the same script that they have with the screenshots as the episode, and then they put it into a book. It's copy paste as well as the transcript. You can't really miss it. There's not much difference there.
AKA the laziest way to make a comic book.
Well, it's just something. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna argue it because it's still pretty cool as is. So how can you say no to that? It's still awesome. And My Little Pony Friendship Forever 54 has been revealed. This one is... Oh, wait, yeah, Friendship is Magic, not Friendship Forever, sorry. Friendship is Magic 54 has been revealed. The next storyline after the current arc is completed. When Fluttershy is summoned away, it is up to Angel Bunny to keep the animal sanctuary running, with his bossy management style backfire when the other animals refuse to cooperate. So basically, it looks like it's a bunch of critters coming together and Angel tries to lead them. How very convenient.
I want to see his comeuppance.
It would be nice. But here we got one fun little cover that they have for it. Here is the second one that usually is a little bit more artistic that they do for the variant. And here is a retailer incentive cover, which has absolutely nothing to do with the story, but it looks really, really awesome anyway.
Rabbits surrounded by owls. There is
With a
nothing
little
bad
lollipop.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is damn beautiful.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, I know, right? A good reason to go out to a comic store and try to get one of their retail incentives. Alright, so now we're going to jump into the fan submissions and suggestions. Challenge of the week was ponies and odd toys. Not those kind of toys. And we're going to start off with Mike Nized, who has the Rubik's Code. She's the only pony who has finished it, and they need to understand how the fate of Equestria depends on it. Apparently, he has one with Dr. Hooves and Derpy coming together, and a very crazy dodecahedron Rubik's Cube.
Believe it or not, that's actually easier to solve than you might think.
I don't doubt that, but I still wouldn't want to try.
Well, then again, you are talking to somebody who solves Rubik's Cubes for fun.
Touche. But yes, that is his challenge submission for Ponies and Odd Toys. Next, we have Toakoi. And he has this. Now, this is apparently based off of this. I have no idea what any of this is.
Oh, I just looked up a image for the strangest toys, like, from around the world, and List 25 had that. This was, I think, either 9 or 10.
Well, it definitely qualifies, but what the hell is this supposed to be?
It's a face bank.
That doesn't help anything. It looks like some sort of freaky...
I question.
Yes?
I question why anyone would make that.
I don't know. This looks terrifying.
I found this and I just went...
This looks horrifying. This looks like something you would see in one of those weird horror movies from the 1990s, just before it starts to fly around and eat everybody.
The one closest to this was Doggy Doo, and I think this is more weird than Doggy Doo.
Doggy Doo.
Yes, that video game where you have to pick up poo.
I know what Doggy Doo. I don't know what. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next image. Dr. Bristle. And Dr. Bristle.
If you can top my insanity.
Actually, in all honesty, this is really straight. This is actually a lot more straightforward for him than usual, which is really surprising.
Oh, he's got an Oddworld figure.
Yep, an Oddworld figure. This is, let's see, he's even got a little script here. Isn't that odd that this toy exists? This is a Mudoken, a greenish blue avian humanoid with turtle-like facial features and 4 fingers on each hand. Some of them have that, but most of them have 3 fingers. Mudokens are known to have evolved from birds, thus explaining their agility, frail bone structure, and feather-like hair. Due to the avian origin, it's likely that the Mudokens possess hollow bones. Sounds odd even for an alien like him, does it not? Not really, and depending on perspective, we are aliens to the Modokans, and if they are from that Earth-like planet of Oddworld, but why is this one blue? But this toy is based off the special Mudokan named Abe. He was not blue, I think. Like the chameleons, Mudokons have the ability to alter the skin tone to reflect their current mood. Angered Mudokons turn a reddish hue, overjoyed Mudokons turn yellow-green, and depressed Mudokons turn blue. And the leader Mudokons, who is very rare about them as their messiah, is distinct from the fact that his skin is a shade of purplish blue, rather than the neutral green tone of his feathered Mudokan. The toy is blue as Alf, one of Abe's fellow Mudokons, classified skin color. Abe's Mudokas It is definitely an odd toy. So yeah, it is basically a toy based off of Abe's Odyssey. So, like I said, it is.
No, it's Mudokan, not Mudokan.
I don't care. Mudokan.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
I sound like I should be screaming that out while firing fireballs from my fingertips. Mudokan. Okay.
Why did that just turn red and fly across the studio?
Because I can. Anyway, so yeah, Abe the Mudokan, I guess. But yeah, I actually am familiar with the Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, all of those fun Oddworld games. Thank you, Brain. The Oddworld games. So it was a surprise to see this, and it basically was really straightforward for Bristle, which normally his images are really insane, but kind of weird, silly, fun to kind of dissect insane. And this is incredibly straightforward for him. So, you know, I'll give him props for completely throwing a 180. Toa actually has the insane image this time around.
All which I can think other people from around the world, where we all go, what the fuck were they thinking?
Unfortunately, I have to agree. So, the next week's challenge is ponies and cake. And also...
On that so we can give you more cake.
Ponies and... Well, yeah, and I thought that it would be a nice little theme. Along with that, we also have two fan submissions and suggestions. Well, two more articles that we're just going to do a quick gloss over here because we actually ran a lot longer than I expected. Sweetie Bot project has officially released. Well, not released. Has released an update. Basically, the heart of Sweetie Bot. Has a couple of videos to explain a little bit more on the great project that is Sweetie Bot, as well as how it's coming along, among other things. And Battle Gem Ponies, which is an interesting cross between My Little Pony and Pokemon and Gem, apparently, has officially changed things up to avoid copyright issues. So they actually have changed things up to avoid the possibility that they're going to get copyright hits. So they're free from possible copyright strikes now. They still follow a lot of things that look familiar. You know, some things look reminiscent of Pokemon, but they're not directly ripped from it. Some of the ponies look familiar, but they don't have the same names. Obviously, Minerva here is different from the Maniac. But, you know, at the same time, I'm glad that they were able to make the changes so that we could see if this project comes to a full head. So, there's that.
Yeah,
Yes, we're making progress.
Don't worry,
Yes.
don't worry, you're not. Don't worry, you're not catching Twilight Sparkle. You're catching our own original character, Twilight Barkle.
Unfortunately, that's actually
No,
pretty...
no. Instead of that, I would have gone with Noon and Sprinkle.
How about Sparklight Fluffle?